Now, let's talk about developing course outline. So, at the end of this session, the student should be able to develop session groups based on the course objective. Plan individual sessions based on session groups and course description. Make initial estimate on timing. These are the key learning participants are to take away from the session. So, starting point, course title, it gave the general theme of the course. This time, they will start creating the course outline. Course description then provide the nuances on the approach such as hold-on or interactive terms requires emphasis on class discussion, case study, simulation, requires role-playing exercise, reference to certification or skill designation. For example, the participants will be designer trainee, implies need for an exam or expert evaluation. So, objective, it provides you the basis for creating the session groups. Each objective must be reflected in one or more sessions. Some outlines contain the course objective. And as with any phase of presentation development, it is important to gain incremental approval, validate course outline with stakeholders. Formulate group session. So here's an overview on how to create session groups. From the course title, outline, objective, next goal is to develop the session group. Each group of sessions support a general topic, etc., that when taken together results in meeting the link objective. Discussion. Session Groups 1. Fundamental of Business Process Outsourcing 2. This second fundamentals course equips the student with functional knowledge in 5 key areas: quality management, problem solving and Lean Six Sigma, project management, input, provider and client negotiations, and business presentation, which after a period of practice will enable him or her to contribute effectively in an IT or BPM organization. These skills will be developed in interactive class or case discussion, presentations, and team projects. This method develop collaborative behavior, assertiveness, and rigorous thinking. So expect answers such as introduction to process improvement methodologies, introduction to process improvement methodologies in IT BPM industry, apply process improvement methodologies in class discussion and activities. Business Process Improvement Toolbox. This course will enable you to use process thinking to improve, monitor, and control the processes in your field of work. It will include the basics of process, mapping at different levels of the organization, and it will highlight the importance of identifying the driving process metrics. Expect answers such as introduction to process mapping analysis, and improvement using SIPOC process, map activity or linear process map, deployment or cross-functional process map, opportunity process map. BMP Booth Camp. Instructor-led interactive hands-on course satisfied the 35 contact hours PDUS required to take the exam outline. Project Management Framework, Project Integration Management, Project Scope Management, mock exam. We are so confident that our course will prepare you for the exam. We offer a 100% pass guarantee if you take the exam within 30 days of the course and don't pass on your first attempt. We'll pay for you to retake it. All we ask for is your commitment to study hard for the exam. Expect answers such as project management framework, project integration management, project scope management, interactive skill building activities. Formulate session. Completeness. There is no minimum or maximum number of sessions that you need to come up with. The key thing to remember is that the session should represent all your session objects. Or it is okay to repeat topics so long as the purpose is to enhance learning. Discussion or activity placeholder. Always insert team or individual presentation sessions to enhance learning when you can give participants a chance to share their learning to the class. It, when applicable, provide time for extended discussion or group activities, research, etc. to promote self-learning. Summary for large session groups, create a summary session which will allow you to review topics covered, check for understanding, and reinforce learning. Following principle, tell them what you will say it, tell them what you said. Attendees remember that the last message most. Presentation delivery. Presentation development and delivery skills must be professional, prepare, manage time, and respect. Sincerity and passion. The 1-minute presenter deliver what was promised. Teach to the objective, manage questions, validate learning. Assignment, individual presentations, small room presentations, large audience presentations, and multi-day courses. Business Process Improvement Toolbox. This course will enable you to use process thinking to improve, monitor, and control the processes in your field of work. It will include the basic of process mapping at different levels of the organization and will highlight the importance of identifying and driving process metric. Negotiation and leadership. Take a minute and read through the session created for the course presentation, development and delivery skills, specifically the presentation delivery session. After formulating the session groups and the corresponding sessions which give us an idea of exactly what will be covered, we are now able to estimate the timing for each. Estimate timing grows time. Before they start estimating time to be spent on each session, they will get all overall figure of all time allotted for the course from the stakeholders. This will allow you to then budget the time across all the sessions. Not that full day courses run 8 hours and will allot 1 hour for breaks and lunch, so you can either have for 15 minutes breaks or 2 15-minute breaks and 1 hour for lunch. Estimate development time at 3 to 5 minutes per slide, 12 to 20 slides per hour. Estimate timing slide count. Emphasize that for a straight lecture type of slides, allocate 3 minutes per slide and at least 1/4 of the time allocated for the session should be for Q&A. And for interactive discussion types of slides, allocate max of 7 minutes per slide. At least 1/4 of the time allotted for the session should be for Q&A. For individual presentations type of slides, allocate max of 10 minutes per presentation with prep and Q&A time allotment as well. Estimate timing learnings. Presentations are used as a guide and should not literally draw out rich discussion detail. When you overload your audience with too much information on the slide, you shut down the dialogue. That's an important part of the learning.